identity politics was used to really push Kamala Harris without pushing any policy, right? Like she wasn't expected to have any policy that was even reflective of the constituency that they were speaking to, but this is what has been done. And I really think that a lot of people are not willing to admit that Democrats are duplicitous and they are really operating in really duplicitous ways, using folks that they know the Black community has a very deep trust in, or a very long history of at the very least, like identifying, right? Like, I don't know this Zoran, but I know Al Sharpton. You know, that kind of familiarity is real. And I think it's really disconcerting that Al Sharpton would use himself in this way, but we must remember he is also the same person, and Linda already know this, so I'm just saying this to y'all. He's also the same person that used his National Action Network convention to platform Hakeem Jeffries. We know Hakeem Jeffries is a full Zionist. We know Hakeem Jeffries is a Democrat that did nothing to help protect Jamal Bowman or Cori Bush when AIPAC was coming to unseat them, and they were his fellow representatives in the House. He was actually their leader, and he didn't do anything. So we know that when he is platforming this person, that's saying something about his politics. But also, there were pro-Palestinian supporters that were there at the National Action Network convention that were challenging Hakeem Jeffries, and this man Al Sharpton allowed for them to be forcibly removed by security. So I said I wanted Linda to come on here, namely because, one, it is imperative that we continue to expand our Rainbow Coalition and stop allowing ourselves to be in silos where we can be manipulated with identity politics, but also because we need the truth to be out there. And you cannot trust mainstream media. You cannot trust a lot of these faces that you've been seeing, because they have been bought. You know who hasn't been bought? Me. That was actually, I really understand at this point that was the whole reason that I ended up on Insecure. Because I was able to make enough to support myself, so that not only am I not bought, but like no one can ever argue that I would need to be bought, because you see me on the show. You see me there.
You were there. I saw you. You was there.
There's proof.